The air in the hospital corridor was thick with the scent of antiseptic and nervous anticipation. Ahmed, pacing like a caged animal, adjusted his tie for the 100th time. He was waiting for a son. He needed a son. His ancestral name, his land, his very ego, they all demanded a male heir. 4 daughters already graced his opulent mansion. 4 beautiful, giggling girls he viewed less as blessings and more as evidence of a baffling, almost cosmic betrayal. When the doctor emerged, his smile was broad and sincere. "Congratulations, sir. Your wife has given birth to a beautiful baby girl." The congratulation landed like a physical blow. Ahmed's face, which a moment before had been alight with expectant pride, curdled into a mask of rage. He didn't say thank you. He didn't ask about his wife. He burst into the ward. There lay Amira, pale and exhausted, her eyes glowing with the fierce, pure love of a new mother. In her arms was their 5th daughter. "You are a witch," he roared, his voice tearing through the quiet room. "How dare you give me another girl? This is the 5th. I told you I want a boy. I am done with this marriage. Take your girls and leave my house. My lawyer will send you divorce papers." Amira's heart shattered. It wasn't the pain of the birth that made her weep, but the crushing, cruel weight of his rejection. She looked down at the tiny, perfect creature in her arms, then at the faces of her 4 older daughters who had followed their father in, their eyes wide with confusion and fear. That night, she gathered her 5 girls and, with a dignity he didn't deserve to witness, walked out of his mansion and his life forever. They traveled back to her small, forgotten hometown, the seat of strength. Amira held her daughters close, their tears dampening her worn dress. "My daughters, don't cry," she whispered, her voice rough but firm. "I will take care of you all. I will work hard to give you a good life." Her vow became the iron spine of their new existence. Life was a relentless uphill battle. Amira sold hot food in the dusty market, her hands raw from laundry work for wealthier families. There were nights she went to bed with the hollow ache of hunger, just so her daughters could eat, study, and thrive. But she never once let them feel poor in spirit. She poured love, respect, and tireless support into them, forging 5 young women of extraordinary resilience. Meanwhile, Ahmed, convinced his luck was tied to his wife, wasted no time remarrying, certain his new bride would deliver the coveted son. But years passed, and his new life remained barren. His new wife, a woman drawn only to his wealth, eventually betrayed him. She stole his documents, emptied his accounts, and vanished with another man. The mansion was seized. The rich man who had chased away his greatest treasures became poor, broken, and homeless. The reckoning in the CEO's office. Years later, adrift and desperate, Ahmed saw a poster. Job vacancy. Apply now, he thought. Maybe this is my chance to start again. On the day of the interview, he put on his best and only remaining suit. He straightened his shoulders, stepped into the gleaming, massive corporate tower, and waited his turn. When the secretary ushered him into the CEO's office, Ahmed took a deep breath, ready to plead his case. He looked up at the person behind the enormous mahogany desk and gasped, his legs dissolving beneath him. Sitting there, poised and powerful, was Aisha, his eldest daughter. He fell to his knees, tears streaming down his face, the years of regret finally crashing over him. "My daughter," he sobbed, reaching out a trembling hand. "Please forgive me, I was blind then. I didn't know your worth." Aisha didn't flinch. Her gaze was steady, calm, and utterly devoid of warmth. "This is a company, Father, not your home," she said, her voice clear and measured. "Here we respect people, something you never gave to us. My mother raised me and my sisters with love and immense sacrifice while you threw us away. Today, I am successful because of her sacrifices, not because of you." She paused and nodded toward the door. "Please leave." Ahmed finally understood the true, immeasurable value of the daughters he had so cruelly rejected. But as he shuffled out of the office, defeated and alone, he knew it was too late. The very thing he had despised, his girls, had been raised to be the pillars of their world, while his own had crumbled to dust. Moral lesson: children are gifts from God, whether boys or girls. Rejecting them because of their gender brings inevitable regret. True happiness and future security come from the love, respect, and support shared within a family. What you despise today may be the very thing that saves you tomorrow.